Hand clap to the master, guys. We're definitely back again for another one on this set, one only Mystelics reaction channel, guys. Big up the Mystelics family for tuning in to yet another reaction video. And of course, the newcomers are there. You don't know. Thanks for tuning into this reaction. And of course, if you want to become a part of the Mystelics family, definitely subscribe and turn on that post notification by clicking the bell when you subscribe, and then click all notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. This is where I tend to react to a number of videos take place mainly in Dominica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world by extension. Of course, this is what you see right there. I know you see me here and down there, guys. This is actually the vlog that I released today. This is part 3 of the crazy hike that we actually did in the Kalinago territory area. This is actually one of the rivers we actually stopped by, and of course we crossed maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 rivers, brothers and sisters, crossing as if we were some maroon individuals in the rainforest trying to reach a new civilization, brothers and sisters, walking in the rainforest. That was something else, people. But of course there was some battle scars right there. Of course this is one of them, and of course the legend himself is definitely taking care of the flock, brothers and sisters. That was definitely with him. And of course that video will be in the first comment in the comment box below, so you guys can definitely check it out right there, guys. It can be hard, we can have fun and all this kind of thing sometimes, but we definitely made it out of the rainforest. And of course you pretty much see me right there in this regard. Talking about making it out, guys, one of the videos right there in Dominica last night apparently did not make it. Unfortunately, he's known as Jolly, aka Burn Brain. We call him Burn Brain as a result of how he grew up, I'm thinking, or as a result, I listened to his story on YouTube, and he was talking about, you know, they said that he would not leave a certain amount of time, and you know, he's been alive and everything and surviving all kind of sorts of things. So as a result of people not caring for him and this kind of things there, he decided to call himself Bird Brain. But it's a hell of a thing, man, when you go through life struggles, man, and you wonder what is the next move. He actually had a message shortly before he disappeared, from my understanding. Not disappeared, but lost his life, unfortunately. Some friend of his was asking, "You good?" And then he was pretty much saying, "I feeling like a lost soul, man." He feels like he has a lost soul and no life, man. And the friend then said, "You need to eat, alas." But it's not about eating, no, brothers and sisters. Your soul doesn't eat natural food. Your soul needs that spiritual element that connects with the Creator. And if you don't have that connection with the Creator, brothers and sisters, it's a heck of a thing, man. A heck of a thing if you don't make it and you end up leaving this life and end up on the other side without the Creator, guys. This is why I always tell people it's appointed unto man once to live and once to die, and after death is definitely a judgment. It's important that individuals know the Creator through His Son. Nowhere else. There's only but one way, brothers and sisters. I want to say it's have several ways. Well, go and get your several ways now. But there's only one way, brothers and sisters, and that is through the Son, Yeshua himself. We know him as Jesus Christ in English, but his name is Yeshua. Right? So it's important that we know that for ourselves. Rather interesting, he also stated moments before that actually happened to him. He actually had a post. Well, this is what one of his friends was saying. "Yesterday I saw you. Always happy to see you." That's what the friend is telling me, stating right there. When I do, because when she does get to see him, they hardly ever cross paths. So every time they meet, finally, there's always a nice vibes, always happy vibes when they get to see. And today, he's definitely gone, brothers and sisters. Today is definitely gone. But what I'm talking about right there, guys, goes to this thing right there. So apparently he made this post. This was around 7:38 on his WhatsApp. Yep, his WhatsApp right there. And this is what was being stated right there. "They effing just tried to end me." It's interesting how powerful words is, guys. "They effing just tried to end me. And I was effing burying my friend." He wasn't burying his friend, but they did try to end him, and I guess they succeeded. But it's rather interesting how powerful words is, guys. I want to point this out to you guys, because when he was doing his interview, he stated this thing right there.
Yes, boy, fellas, assassinate me.
It's important, guys. Your words is powerful, brothers. I don't think people understand how powerful the spoken word is. Even the Bible speaks about spoken word. When you're growing up, going into primary school and whatnot, they told you about the spoken word. Some things that cannot be taken back in life is the spoken word. There's also understanding that spoken word has power, but you manifest into your own self. Not the universe, you know, brothers and sisters. Not the universe that taking you, is your own self. Remember, God made us in His image and likeness as a result of the spoken word. So the spoken word that lives within us when we speak It's not the universe that hears us, brothers and sisters. It is the power of the Most High that has made us in his image and likeness that is speaking. So when you say things about ourselves, it can then manifest itself within us. So when people talk about universe and this kind of thing, it don't make no sense. Right there, brothers and sisters. But apparently, he spoke these words right there. Of course, he was given a bit of a history about, I think, this kind of situation happened to him before. And he did survive. And, you know, he was saying that he's still there. Right there. And let me tell you something, brothers and sisters. That is definitely something else right there. Yep. That is definitely something else right there. So it's important that we know the Creator. I always tell people these things, you know. I don't know if you know the Creator. But for sure, he's standing before the Creator today. That is a fact. And as I heard this incident, I was wishing that didn't happen. I heard some other stories involving him and some other situation, some other stuff. I would leave that out. Simple, this goes out to the family and friends of this individual right there. He was an entertainer. Some of the things that he was saying was very controversial, but he was very entertaining in this respect right there. But it's important, guys. I always tell people it's important, man. You can enjoy life, live life to the maximum. We only have one life to live. I was actually telling a friend of mine today. We were at karaoke and I told her she must sing. She's like, if I hear her sing, the world might end or something like that. That sentiment she was echoing. But one life to live, man. I want to be the judge of that. If it will end, I'll tell you stop. So it wouldn't end. You see me? But enjoy life to the maximum. Enjoy, but remember, guys, you must meet the Creator. One way or the other. Those who believe or don't believe, that is your business. But you must meet your Creator. You create a computer in front of you. You create a camera. That's good. But you, the human being, you must meet your Creator. Always keep that in mind. Right there. Anyways, guys, continue the whole situation in this regard right there. Apparently, Giastafan's workers are uniting to form a National Service Workers Union, NSU, in Dominica. Apparently, we have been hearing that it has been constant that the mega employment agencies have been adamantly against the formation of this thing, but the workers have come together and say, no, you're taking too much advantage of us, man. Trying to do foolishness in the place, brothers and sisters. So apparently they had a press release. This was sent to me some time back. When it actually was released, it was sent to me right there. Formation of the National Service Workers Union in Dominica, Rosewood, that was 11th May 2022. Employees of Giastafans Incorporated and Company Limited at Rosewood, Funkel and Kenfield voted to establish and join the National Service Workers Union, the NASU, I don't know if that they saying that, on Thursday 5th May 2022. This is a historical groundbreaking move for organized labor and collective bargaining in Dominica, and a surprise for the giant company that has fought unionization efforts over the years. So they have constantly fought against this thing, trying for them to constantly take advantage of their workers. So they have been constantly fighting this, but the workers say, no sir, you're taking too much advantage. Stop your dirty ways, man, Astafans. You such your macro ways, man. Stop your dirty smelling ways, man. So they decided the workers come together, and as a result, it was led by Oksana Tulo as the general secretary, a young, quiet, unassuming, but very conscious attendant at the cosmetic department of the, doesn't matter where she is, man. She's one of the individuals that spearheading this whole vibes and brought the employees together and say, hey, we need to do something because the company is taking advantage of us. So definitely this thing right there. You guys can constantly read this thing as there. I think it's yon nen that there we. Mayen, yon, mayen, toot. Okay, whatever that means. Anyways, guys, this is the whole thing that she actually sent out to the HR department. We write in response to the above mentioned, that was as a result of the 12th of April mandate thing that he wanted to do. Imagine, guys, one of the individuals told me that apparently testing, you might have to test every week. The uninjected individuals have to test every week, but it's about $200, and individuals they are making like $200 and something, $270, I believe it is, every week. So you're pretty much going home with $41, $14, $28, $280 per month if you have to be taking testing every week because you don't want to take an injection. First of all, guys, let me tell you something. The company is the one that wants you to take the injections every week. Therefore, the company is the one that should be paying you guys to go and take the injections. It cannot be coming from your money. There's literally nowhere in your clause that say that you should be using your money to go and take things that the company wants you to take. It's the company that want people to take these things. And hopefully they bring this up when they're having this whole meeting with these individuals right there. So pretty much you can see we recently installed the executive board right there that I just talked about. Respectfully requesting that J.R. Stephenson Company Limited put a moratorium on any directives issued on the staff or to the staff by memo at large or by any other writing statement until the collective bargaining committee have come together and of course address the grievances and welfare of the employees right there between the HR individuals of this company, the giant company that they're talking about. This needs to have been done long time ago, brothers and sisters. Many individuals didn't want to take it, but they didn't want to lose their jobs, or they didn't want to do certain things to take something that, by the way, I must make mention to this. There was a court case that was brought about an individual who took the injection, and apparently he passed away as a result of the injection. And the court ruled in favor against the family who took them to court, saying that, okay, it was as a result of this. They said no. It could be ruled as the individual taking his own life because he knew that this was a testing thing. He knew that 2023 is when this whole thing will be set in stone, so to speak, when it will say, okay, you can do this and when it's better tested. But apparently it's tested in the public. But as a result of him taking it on his own, they then rule it out as him taking his own life. That was the case in France. That also happened in the United States as well. They ruled it out as the S word. I don't want to say it. But they ruled it out as these individuals taking their own lives because they are the ones who went willfully, voluntarily and took the injection. So when business is trying to come and tell you take things as a result of this thing and they're making sure that they're not reliable to say, oh, we don't want to, so they give you an ultimatum. Well, you need to pay to go and take the test and everything like that. When you go and take the injection and something happened to you, there's a lot of things that come I talk about that a lot. I'm not going to go back in that again about blood clots and this kind of things. I'm not going to go back into this kind of things again. Even Trinidad didn't do the testing and they're saying something is going on in this thing. People are, anyways, I'm going too far right there. But it's good that this individual have decided to come together and to address the grievances and welfare of the employees, which apparently Stephenson Company doesn't want to do these things. They just want to put things on people. They want to put things on people and say, okay, well, you don't have a choice. Well, unionization take place. So hopefully they can come together and do something really great in this regard right there. Anyways, guys, I saw this thing which was rather interesting to me right there. So apparently, let me read it for you guys. Let me tell you now, people, I go by a LABOURITE home to visit sometime last week, now boy. When I go there, we was talking about. So sun hot, I asked for a glass of cold water since I saw a refrigerator there inside the house, now boy. You know what the LABOURITE tell me, boy? How she just cut off the refrigerator this morning to save on electricity? Oh, you mad? Yeah, things are hard, man. Things are going up. Even though this is scary takeover and some LABOURITE believe no more paying for electricity. Well, you go pay for electricity though, whether you have money or not. Anyways, she went and turned back on the refrigerator so she could cool one jug of water for me to get a little cold water for me to drink in the empty freezer. So I say, well, things hard in the papa. Anyways, in the papa is the time for DLP to come out there. Things are hard in Dominica. Time for DLP to come out there. You can't tell me there is a whole world situation. Send kids elevated. Brothers and sisters, send kids much smaller than us. What is our excuse? So the person say, boy, it's time for DLP to come out there. You know what the LABOURITE say? LABOURITE friend say, LABOURITE friend watch me and tell me, don't worry, money soon start to flow. Ted Calbas, economy going down. How money going to flow? Huh? CBI disappearing. How money going to flow? When the very government that said, if not CBI, what else? You saying soon come, boy, you high. Yeah. One thing, LABOURITES have the greatest hope I ever seen in my life. Nobody can hope like LABOURITES. None. Over 20 years now. Yes, man. 20 years LABOURITES, Labour Party in the position. Things just going down, whoop. Not so it going, you know, brother. You know when it going down slow? So it going, whoop. So it going. Because I remember the hundreds of millions of dollars that used to come in Dominica to actually help people. I remember these kind of things, brothers and sisters. So don't tell me getting better. They're giving all the house because they're killing the economy, so all you can be dependent on them. And you think you get in the house, you think things are getting better, and you can't even put on the refrigerator in your house. This story don't finish yet, no, brothers and sisters. My liberates here, friend, watch me and tell me, don't worry, money soon start to flow. Money are going to flow like the rivers of Babylon. A snap election soon call. Oh, so she waiting for a snap election to call for her to get the money for UWP to can get her vote. But look at English there. For UWP to can get her vote. They have to give her what? Cool out and top up. So you're trading your own sorrows, your present sorrows right there, for top up and cool out, brothers and sisters. That's the only way that you're willing to give. I was explaining the other day about need. The DLP team has killed the need of people and therefore are the ones who are creating the need by supplying the needs for the people. And when you're supplying the needs because people cannot meet the need, then these people there have to become loyal to you. Because it's a hell of a thing to have wants. You can do it at once, but your needs, when they're affecting your need and you realize you have to be reliant on individuals for your needs, brothers and sisters, you become the servants. You have to become loyal to them because if they don't provide your need for you, guess what's going to happen to you? Your basic needs. Because they kill the economy. And I telling people these things and they think it's you can make in. Anyways, let's continue right there. Where was I? Wait, to make a long story short. Anyways, well, to make a long story short, I left her home without getting as much as a cold glass of water to quench my thirst, brothers and sisters. Maybe you should have tap water. But then the tap water does have so much chlorine in it. Brothers and sisters, I don't advise people drinking the tap water, no? But in LABOURITES house, maybe it's that you have to get tap water, brothers and sisters. Far less to go and buy a bottle of water. What? You can't even pay for... Boy, I tell you, I remember one incident of an individual. I was in a house and the person calling their family to ask them for $5 for them to top up the electricity because the electricity just go. You mean you have $5 to top up your electricity, LABOURITES? Huh? That is what the life you want? And then election time you come waving red flag. Hey! And you think I'm going to be in the misery for you after I won all you? I tell my friends I'm the best friend they could ever have because I just give them all sorts of information that I learned from the rich. I learned from billionaires and millionaires. There's certain different techniques. There's even Trump actually give people one. He's saying, but the laws are there. You guys are not using them. And he's using them to his advantage. I was showing some of my friends some of these things. But if they don't listen to me after I give them all that talk, and they come in and beg me for stuff, you're in problem, man. You're in problem. Because I give it all you talk. I give all you talk for free. For free, I give it all you talk. And then you want to come and beg me after I give you all you talk when you could have elevated on what I told you? Nah, man. As the best friend people can ever have. But I can be the worst friend ever. Because after I talk to you and you don't listen to me, oh, well, go smoke your pipe. Anyways, well, to make a long story short, I left her without a glass of cold water to drink, brothers and sisters, to quench my thirst. Because the electricity that she put on the fridge for, the fridge apparently take the rest of the electricity. It went out, brothers and sisters. She never had a top up on her lights, brothers and sisters. And the jug of water could not get cool in time. That is the mannerisms of the Labour Party people, brothers and sisters. And when you tell them they think you're fighting against them, you tell people, hey guys, we need to do something better in the economy. And the individuals who are running the economy is not doing well for the economy. Change them. They say no. They want to keep it there for them to constantly beg. I was talking to one of my friends from Canada. He was talking about a very same situation that happening in New York, that is happening in Dominica, creating apartments. And as slowly and surely you realize that these apartments are turning into ghettos. Ghettos doesn't mean a pride, no, brothers and sisters. It means poverty. When they're singing about ghetto and the rap, they're trying to get out of the ghetto. But apparently we're trying to move into the ghetto. And when we move into the ghetto, realizing things are bad. Look, they just take the life of one of the individuals right there. He told me he was staying in that area where they took the life of Jolly. He was staying in the house next, right there. It has turned into a ghetto, brothers and sisters. And that is the life that we actually want to see. When I talk in brothers and sisters, it's not fire giving people now. I'm talking the absolute fact of what is taking place, brothers and sisters. And if we don't want to listen, then we're going to fall short. It's fall short, we're going to fall short. And then Peter have to end up paying for Paul. But why we be there? Why we like that now? Why we like that? Or they cannot see it, man. Or they can't see it. They can't see it, man. That's crazy. Right there. And the funny thing is, trying to, boy, tell you, boy, we know this in that place now. You know what they're trying to give fire now, brothers and sisters, LABOURITES? They're trying to give Dr. THOMSON FONTAINE fire. That's him in the middle right there. They're trying to give him fire, saying he doesn't work in South Sudan. So they're listening to people that are telling them lies and previously have records of telling them lies before. They're listening to the same people and believing more lies again on other people right there. Saying that Dr. THOMSON FONTAINE doesn't work in South Sudan. And they believe in it. Because it's their people. Human beings something else we. That just keep me, it make me wonder what with the story of Lazarus and the rich man. Lazarus and the rich man, when Abraham told him, even if you were to send back somebody from this side, they still would not believe. Man rising from the dead to come and tell man, hey guys, stay away from that place. They still would not believe until they see. People like to see to believe. Sometimes man seeing, because I know the LABOURITES just come and talk to me, you know. I have some friends who are LABOURITES. I talk to them. They get a little benefit here and there, but the economy going down. They seen it for themselves. And they just realize, hey, everybody else suffering, so I'm okay. That is their business. I'll keep voting my LABOURITES. I get my little incentives. That's how it is, you know, guys. But they seen the truth and they still believe in a lie. And they choose to believe a lie. Well, brothers and sisters, we have this letter of attestation right there. To whom it may concern, brothers and sisters. And where does the letter come from? South Sudan. It's coming from, brothers and sisters. South Sudan. So Ambassador Major General Charles, whatever that is, interim chairman of the reconstituted Joint Monitoring and Evaluation Commission. Right there. So this letter of attestation is declaring that Dr. THOMSON FONTAINE is employed as a Deputy Chief of Staff, not just a staff, you know, Deputy Chief of Staff with the reconstituted Joint Monitoring and Evaluation Commission, RJMEC, as RJMEC or RJMEC, based in Juba, South Sudan. THOMSON FONTAINE was recently granted 3 weeks leave and is expected back at his duty station on yesterday, 12 May 2022, right there. You guys can continue reading this thing right there, as clearly seen. So the LABOURITES who have been believing the foolishness from the radio stations and these people who put in false claims, man, making false. What is wrong with people and believing lies? It's kind of like women believing lies about, you know, they are the prize and feel like they are the best thing that could ever happen to a man, and not realizing in these modern times that they are the ones getting left behind. They are the ones getting left behind, guys. Never in the history of the world have I seen so much pretty girls single. I remember I was saying that in one of my vlogs. I was watching in the airport, just chilling, waiting for my next flight. I think I was in Atlanta. And you've seen men and women passing. Men and women, you see they're holding hands and they're not looking the best, but hand in hand and this kind of things there. And you've seen pretty girls passing by themselves with their bags and Gucci, what that not, by themselves passing back and forth in the place. And you wonder, how come these girls, the ones who are not looking the best, are the ones who have husbands and this kind of things there? Because they have humbleized themselves and realized reality is what it is. It's not switched on making you think that, oh, but that's a whole other topic right there. Guys, if you want me to talk about that, let me know in the comment box below. Let me know if you want me to talk about relationships in these modern day times. I have to talk about that on BrBpTV, no guys. I have to talk about that on BrBpTV on the podcast sometime, bringing individuals and what have you. So definitely go and subscribe to BrBpTV as well, right there. Anyways, guys, move along, right there. So apparently, we are seeing that there's some sort of disturbance taking place with Jack Gadakan, the French contractor accused of embezzlement in Guadeloupe, according to what this individual said. I think it's his brother that was accused right there, who has an excavator sitting in the middle of the Lai River to excavate sensitive areas within the Mont Wapito National Park. Why are you excavating the Mont Wapito National Park for? We don't know what a national park is. A national park is preserved to maintain and showcase the nature aspect of whatever we're preserving. This is a waterfall in the national park. What are we doing? A World Heritage Site, and he is now destroying the vegetation around and the flow of water. There was actually some letters written right there. Actually have it in this regard. You guys can check it out for yourself. Read what he's saying. Let me just read some parts of it. go up right there. So apparently an individual was making a trip and wanted to see what's going on Tuesday, May 3rd, 2022. This individual right there stated, I was en route to the Emerald Pool to meet with an official of Jack Gadakan Company when I noticed some scars at the Emerald Pool quarry, which raised my eyebrows. So eyebrows go up. What is going on? This triggered concern at what was taking place at the site in regards to the extraction of tarish from the ongoing road project from Emerald Pool Junction to Hayton Garden via Cassie Bruce. Not having seen anyone from the company, I went onto the quarry, you know what not, met with Frank, John Baptist and Miss Teresa, who were also on the site around the same time. Right there, upon entering the site, I noticed a huge scar in the area which was previously covered with vegetation. So apparently they did something inside, they covered vegetation, I guess it's opened up again, was now completely exposed. Okay, I guess I was right. I was in shock and at a loss for words, knowing that there was no discussion or decision to do any excavation of tarish or road in the westward direction, since it was known that such activity would negatively affect. I don't understand. So all you don't know is going to negatively affect the guys. Read the rest. So I type myself. Guys, read that. The following recommendations are based on the initial report in addition to recommendation during the site, blah blah. This is one dot, and there's more of them right there. You guys can check it out yourself. I'm gonna end this thing because myself I talk. It's like people seeing what I say, you know. They meeting me, hey, what you saying, Showy boy? You destroying the national park? What the excavator doing there? What you hear excavator in national park? What you hear that? What you hear the digging thing in them? And then when pool and thing disappear, now we going to say, but where our water's gonna, boy? The very people themselves, the leaders of society that doing these things to us. Man going, we went to Emerald Pool, we enjoyed Emerald Pool, you guys most likely. You guys saw it now? Yeah, you guys saw it on the vlog. We went to Emerald Pool on May 8th. So some of you guys, most likely say, if you didn't see it, check out Mystelics vlogs. Or click the video in the first comment in the comment box below, and then click the channel, and then you can see the MIDI vibrations. So all these things tend to take place, man. And you destroying this thing that people can enjoy, Dominicans can enjoy. Macwesa, you kill the economy. You're trying to kill the little livelihood that giving the people a little sense of relaxation. That is where we reach, brothers and sisters. Okay. Anyways, guys, let me get my lunch, Let me get my lunch, brothers and sisters. But and you show these things to people, and people not going to out there and protest these things, man. No, I want to get my cool out, man. Snap election go call, I want to get my cool out, man. How you mean? Oh, yeah, get my cool out. Anyways, guys, give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more. Definitely subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you get more videos as they tend to come. Click the bell, brothers and sisters. Click the bell, and then when you click the bell after you subscribe, click all notifications so you can get all the notifications when I drop my videos right there. Some of you guys actually reached. I've downloaded my app already. I'll be dropping it on the 15th right there. If you want that, definitely send me a message on WhatsApp or on email. The links, the information that will be in the description below as well. So anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Remember, guys, be real. Tell the wicked at people them to stop their dirty ways. I thought tell them stop their dirty ways, but it seems like their dirty ways just elevate into a nasty vibes. But with that said, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Boom, bam.